think you're going to be seeing everyone behave a little more badly, and yeah, it's a more unhinged version of the last season. You know, it definitely picks up where it left off with a bang. Every character, I think, up until this point has been, they've had a year of being in denial. And so, you know, of what's going on within themselves and what's going on between each other. And as this season kicks off, the truth comes crashing into the light. People relate to the characters in this show more than they would care to admit, you know. So you can enjoy it in two ways. You can judge us and pretend that you're not like us, or you can, you know, find solace in the fact that you've got other people sharing the planet with you who are just as messed up as you are. It just feels like we're all part of this little orchestra that are playing this symphony. You know, it's really, everybody really just loves each other and has each other's back in really incredible yet challenging material that we're.
So Fleabag's, she's trying to sort of restart her life. She's eating a lot of avocados, she's going jogging, she's trying to get herself to a place where she feels like she could be a better person. And then her family come back into her life. And then, but most importantly, she meets a priest. And with all of his completely different outlook on the world really impacts her. And it's how her mind and heart are changed by him, really. I think in season 1 she was quite a hunted character. I think she was running away from her guilt and her own kind of her secret. And by the end of the first one, the audience find out her secret. So the new series had to be how you deal with the fallout of that and how she grows from that place. She's not perfect, she's a little bit messed up, and I feel like that's a relief that people relate to that, because I certainly can. And I think probably because she's funny as well, and that she tries to hide her pain, because I think, again, I think a lot of us do that most of the time. But also this cast is so unbelievable, and I mean, it's just so, it brings me so much pleasure working with them and watching them, and just knowing that everyone's on their game and no one drops it for a second. So I think that's brilliant. I really wanted to create a character who was a match for her, and because before, in the last series, any new person that she met, she could quite kind of reduce to a sentence or a name like arsehole guy or bus rodent, and she was very reductive in that way. And I think this is the first time she's met someone she can't do that with. And so not only is he very similar to her, he matches her in his complexity, he's also from a completely different way of life from her, with completely different philosophies. And so they're very drawn to each other, but they're very, very different, so there's kind of conflict there.
I think it's the way that Phoebe draws characters, to be honest. They're so human, they're so authentic, they're so relatable, and I think the themes that are explored in the show are so universal. Certainly in the first season, grief and sex and loneliness and pain and friendship and love and all of those things. And I think it's the deftness of Phoebe's hand and how she sort of delivers it that makes it speaks to people's souls, I guess, and I feel that that's even more elevated and delivered even more brilliantly in the second season. We've been away for a year. We're coming back. Perhaps on the surface, it might seem that things have improved somewhat for some of us. That we found new coping mechanisms, but. I think there's a lot rumbling under the surface, as there always is with this family. And we can, I think, talk about the first episode, which is a coming together of the family at a family dinner to celebrate the engagement of godmother and dad. And yeah, that's where we begin. The sisters, I think it's fair to say, is kind of the heart of the show, and it continues to be in season 2. And they really go on a journey. Claire really goes on a journey. Claire and Martin go on a journey. They all do. I think it's extraordinary, the arcs that we all have in this particular season.